Family and friends, top of the day, it's Friday and you still ain't got no realtor. Inflation, what is it really? The concept of inflation is misunderstood because economics just wasn't the most popular major in college. Shout out to the bro Mike Brown, Theta Nu, Spring 01. Mr. Brown got him a good old econ degree from the University of South Carolina. We trying to see what Spencer Rattler gonna do for us. I mean, Don Staley made us #1 in girls basketball. Respect. Back to this econ. Inflation refers to the natural increases in prices on goods and services. For example, everybody stayed at Big Mama's house when I was growing up. We had to make sure to not let her get air out, don't slam her screen door, and listen to how much we smell like outside. Now, this service today is gonna run you about $200 a week in daycare fees. The increase in something as small as daycare makes a tremendous difference in prices because folks are essentially paying for their children to be supervised while they go to work. It was a few groceries with Big Mama, but now a car payment a week. The real issue is when compensation doesn't account for this increase or inflation. A possibility to consider regarding inflation is the natural ability to compare prices to the George Washington American dollar. We will always have inflation issues if that dollar, the paper we base prices off of, is less valuable than Charmin tissue. The reality is the world thinks in $10 and $20 increments now. I mean, when's the last time you bought a Nick? I simply cannot name anything that I can afford for $1. Hell, the dollar store don't even have dollar items anymore. Again, brilliant concept, but it didn't account for inflation. Now, you have an entire company built around a service or products they can't execute. Rebranding nightmare. I used to work for Sam's Club, which is under the Walmart umbrella. As an employee, it was highly suggested to read the Sam Walton's autobiography of his rise to his pinnacle in his book, Made in America. It's interesting to understand how Walmart actually started out as 5 and dime stores, and 60 years later, the reality is the dollar bill was designed in 1963, and we've been trying to tie prices back to our first president ever since. In 2019, it was reported that there were 12.7 billion $1 bills in circulation. If the dollar bill don't mean Charmin, we essentially have $12 billion in wasted money floating around the economy, and we wonder why prices are so high. Be sure to tune in on Monday for Wasted Paper. We'll touch on the lottery and the impact of lottery tickets on the economy. As always, happy to help. Make it a great day.